Hey everybody, it's Jennifer, your life coach, coming to you with another message. And this message is about passion. I know that word gets thrown out a lot as far as what are you passionate about? What's your passion? And as you know, I love Elizabeth Gilbert, and she did a talk about that. As far as there was a woman that came to her that after one of her speaking engagements, and she was just very sad about that question because she didn't know what her passion was. And in her talk, she talks about how instead of focusing on what your passion is or searching for what your passion is, search for what you're curious about. And I just loved that framework as far as what are you curious about? What are you wanting to know more about? I know that I've worked with some people they like to tinker with stuff. They like to take things apart and putting it back together. So they're great problem solvers. So that's what they're curious about, is solving problems and figuring out how things work. Another way to think about it is, what are you doing when no one is looking? You know this. I love music. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up at the height of MTV with the dance videos and the music videos, and I just love that. I am curious about dance. I've always enjoyed it. I've even watched like the cheerleading, which I know that cheerleading and dance are two totally different things. Don't message me about that. I know this, but I just love the idea of how your body could do all of these different things. So instead, if you're in that drowning pool of what's your passion? What are you passionate about? Maybe reframe it and say, what am I curious about? What is something that I want to know more about? Because I think that going down that path, you're going to open yourself up, and it kind of lessens the heaviness that the word passion has. So I'm curious as far as what you are curious about. So if you want, you can share what you are curious about in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching these videos and liking this channel. If this video speaks to you and it could speak to somebody else in your community, make sure that you share it with them, and I will see you next week with our next video.